Hello and welcome. It's that Tribal Wars time again, and this week I am playing the big dick tribe of the Magic World. It's Wurms. So basically, a basic game plan for the deck is in the first two turns play a ramp spell, on turn 3 play an Elvish Piper or a Quicksilver Amulet, then you spend the rest of the game just putting big worms into play. The worms I've chosen are mostly to either stabilize against aggro decks or to give some advantage if they get killed, so that just a single removal spell doesn't completely screw me up. So Golfing Slagworm, when it blocks or becomes blocked, destroy the creature and gain life equal to the creature's toughness, good against aggro. Greater Sandworm is not in those first two categories, it's just something that has cycling to help with consistency. Penumbra Worm, when it dies, create a 6/6 black worm creature token with trample. Sifter Worm, when it enters the battlefield, scry 3, then reveal the top card of your library, you gain life equals to its mana cost. So help to find more worms and gain some life. Placa Worm, gain 7 life when it enters the battlefield, draw a card when it dies. And Elder Scale Worm, your life total becomes 7 if it's lower than that, and it can't be reduced below 7. And then just a one-off World Spine Worm. When it dies, create 3 5/5 green creature tokens with trample and shuffle it into your library. The reason I'm only playing one World Spine Worm is because it costs 15 mana, and it's not impossible to just ramp to the point where you're just playing the worms. So, as for ramp, we've got Raphellos, which is the best ramp card in a mono green deck. Mind Stone, so that once I've got enough mana and I'm looking for worms, I can just cycle sacrifice it to draw a card. Drag a Tree Speaker because it's a 1-drop, so that Greenslun Zenith has something to get at 1. And then Greenslun Zenith plus Dryad Arbor. When you're running 3 Greenslun Zenith, because even though it can get a ramp card or it can get an Elvish Piper, and sometimes it can get the worms, it's a lot harder to get to the worm, get to the point where Greenslun Zenith can get worms. Oh, and there's also a Sakura Tribe Elder, because I wanted another 2-drop. I wanted another 2-drop spell, and this is just good because you can block and then sacrifice it to fog some damage. And then I've got a couple of Tranquil Thickets, just as more cycling. Just for when I have a hand with too much mana and not enough worms, basically. It's a fairly powerful deck, but it has some pretty major flaws. Obviously, the deck has no interaction, so it basically has no defense against combos, and it's pretty easy to get tempoed out if the opponent just has a removal spell for the ramp spell that I play, the ramp creature, that I'm not getting one of these down until turn 4 and not getting a worm out until turn 5. It's pretty easy to lose that game, and even more so if the Elvish Piper or the Quicksilver Amulet just gets removed as soon as it comes into play. So our result will probably be fairly matchup dependent, but let's see what matchups I get. Okay, here we are for round 1. I'm on the draw versus Thy Shuffler, and I've got a hand which has 4 mana by turn 3 and has some worms to put into play, but not anything to get them into play, and no Raphellos to ramp. I think on the draw I'm still going to keep this though, just because I think the chance of having a better hand than this with 6 is not very good. So if the game develops where I just play a Sakura Tribe Elder and then nothing else, then I probably won't win that, but I can always draw the pieces I need. Alright, well, hey, there you go. Although opponent doing nothing for the first 2 turns, it's not giving me great confidence that the Elvish Piper won't just get lightning bolted as soon as it hits the battlefield. Reckless Reveler. Ooh, it's a Satyr deck. I imagine. I don't know why else you'd play this. So, good thing I drew Elvish Piper and not the amulet. And let's see if this survives. Don't feel confident. Yeah, there we go. Oh, well, I'm only drawing two more lands away from just playing out the Wurms. Okay, Xenagos. Add X mana, where it's number of creatures control, or create 2/2 green satyr, red green satyr with haste. Alright, a bit of ramp. So I'm at 6 mana now. I guess this might just get blown up by the Reckless Reveler. So going down to 10 here. Fortunately, against a red deck, they're probably going to have a hard time actually killing any of the Wurms. So I think I just play out the Elder Scale Worm. It is the most powerful. Like I said, red deck's going to have a hard time killing it. Okay, well, that's weird. Just a quick disconnect, and now I came back, tried to cast Elder Scale Worm and cast Engulfing Slagworm instead. And my Mindstone just got Destructive Revelry. I just got Guerrilla Tactics. Deals 2 damage to any target when a spell or ability in a body controls causes you to discard it. Deal 4 damage to any target. So I sure hope I don't just die here because I didn't play the Elder Scale. Get attacked for 8. Block 2 of it. Get 2 of the from the toughness. Go down to 2 and possibly just die to a lightning bolt. Or an Absence Judgment. So yeah, that's unfortunate. So this hand, I go turn 1, Green Suns for Dryad Arbor into turn 2 Mindstone, and I need a third land to get to Quicksilver Amulet, but Dryad Arbor might just die, which would be pretty bad. And both of these are vulnerable to the artifact removal, I'll see you. These seem like very good Wurms to get in the matchup though. And again, I don't have much confidence that a 6 card hand is likely to be better. And I shuffle the mulligan down to 6. And indeed, the Dryad Arbor just die. So I'm probably going to do nothing this game. kind of suspect that even if I do draw another land at this point, it's going to be too late. Yeah, because player of Fellows next turn, but there's no way I'm surviving this. Long enough to get to anything relevant, so I should concede. Okay, round 2, I'm on the play. This is AJ Impey, and this is a hand where I'm 1 mana away from getting Quicksilver Amulet going, so I can Green Sun Zenith. So I could leave Green Sun Zenith until turn 2 to get the Draga Tree Speaker. Then turn 3 I pay 2 to level it up. Alright, we'll keep it. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely going to keep the hand, sorry. But I think I'll leave Green Sun Zenith until turn 2. And depending on what I draw, will determine whether I search for a Draga Tree Speaker or just get another just get the Dryad Arbor. And AJ's mulligan down to 6. And we'll get to find out what he's playing right away. It seems. Wolf, okay. So this should be a reasonable matchup, I think. I guess I'll just play Mind Stone. Ooh, wolf deck with blue. Mystic Sanctuary. So, at a guess, obviously he's got to be running a fair amount of instants and sorcery. He's maybe pairing up counter magic with the flash wolf stuff. Okay, I'll play another Mind Stone and then Green Sun for the Tree Speaker. Remind myself. Yeah, you need leveling it up past 1 doesn't really make any sense in this deck. So I guess I'll level it up. This might be a mistake if there was a removal spell, but if this gets countered, then I'll still have 1, 2, 5, 7 mana, so I can still just play Big Wurms. From next turn on. Okay, I can't pay 2. And I think I will start with Penumbra Worm because I think it's the one I'd be... It's something that's the least powerful, so I'm most happy to trade that off for a counter spell. Another intervention. It's fine. I mean, it's not really a huge problem when AJ's only got a 1/1 to pressure me with. Alright, let's go for engulfing slagworm number 1. He didn't get countered, so maybe this will be some kind of flash wolf. No, a beast within. Okay, it's not so bad. Possibly running beast within might mean he's running some kind of mass bounce as well. Guess I'll wait until after I've learned whether my spell gets countered before I decide whether to attack with the beast token. Okay, I guess I won't then. Turn this into another worm, hopefully. Nope, just a forest. That's another worm though. Alright then. I guess this is I should have thought a bit harder about whether to attack or not, because it's probably going to get eaten by some kind of a flash wolf. Spirit of the Hunt. What's this? It gives it +0/+3, but not to itself, so the young wolf can make it bounce back, or it can trade with the Spirit of the Hunt, but it's not just getting eaten, which is a good thing for me. Yeah, just gonna bounce off the young wolf. No attacks. Crack the stone. Guess I will attack with the penumbra worm. Looks like something's getting flashed in. Okay, just another beast within, which I get a 3/3 and a 6/6, so that's nice. And that's his intervention work. Counted twice X, so I want to play the Elder Scale Worm first, just in case there is a third Thassa's Intervention. I'd have the 2 mana to pay for it, and then just play out the Tribe Elder. And there's Warfare Avenger, it's the flash regenerate guy. And a Green Sun Zenith, which I've got 9 mana for. Guess I'll just attack with my 2 Wurms. I certainly don't desperately need the Elder Scale Worm ability right now. This looks like the Nightback Ambusher, yeah. So yeah, double blocking the Elder Scale Worm makes sense. Kill the one that doesn't have regenerate. Do it for everything. Let's see. So Elder Scale doesn't seem that necessary here. Plucker gives me 7 life and a draw if it dies. Or Sifter Worm can set up the next draw. Number creates the 6/6. I think we'll go for Sifter Worm. That makes sense. Make sure I can keep pumping out worms. Okay then. I do like my next couple of draws. So AJ gets a 3/3. So if I attack with everything, what kind of blocks can I face? Eat. Maybe like block there. Eat and eat. Yeah, I think we're just going to attack with the trample guys. Another Avenger maybe? Oh, Spirit of the Hunt. So yeah, that's going to probably absorb all the damage I do. Definitely. Definitely want to kill the token rather than not kill the regenerate guy. I think it's worth it to undie the young wolf. keep on attacking. Although I am just... well, I get a draw, so it's probably fine. I'm probably just trading this off for the young wolf, basically. Or just... another night pack ambusher. That's pretty annoying. So with 2 night pack ambushers I probably will lose this game. It's going to be pretty hard to outpace 2 4/4s every turn. I think I'm going to be on the defensive from now on. Maybe my best way, hope of winning is to get an Elder Scale Worm and deck the Deck Ager. He is 1 card behind me. There's a counter spell. Actually, in reality, my best chance of winning this game is it's afraid to go on for another 14 minutes of AJ's clock. So that's 11 mana, 8, 9, 10. So I can't cast that this turn. I suppose I should level this up to make it a 1/4. For whatever tiny bit of value that gives me. To 4/4 and trade a 3/3 for a 4/4. Okay, Elvish Piper. Can at least get past any counter spells. Mystic Sanctuary, getting back the Thassa's Intervention. Presumably to cast for cards. 5/5. Block the other 5/5 there. Trade these, take 16. Don't mind trading off the Jaraga, because I've got the Elvish Piper now. Although I do think I'll probably need an Elder Scale Worm off the top to not be dead next turn. So let's thin out a forest. Nope. Yeah, and maybe you won't attack this turn, you know. Maybe that Elvish Piper will scare him. This will be the intervention, I suppose. Yeah. I feel like this might be kind of a bad attack just from AJ Impey's position, because if I did have a Elder Scale Worm here, I could flog this entire attack and then maybe attack back for lethal. But he might have like a Beast Within or something that he found, so maybe it was a fine attack from his position. Okay, well this hand obviously has a problem, but I'm going to keep it. There's another Quicksilver Amulet for when the first one gets countered. Well, maybe it won't. So that's 6, so spend 2 on a Mind Stone. And then play out the Quicksilver Amulet. And hopefully within the next 2 cards I've got a Worm. The Dalkin Shackles. Okay, so that's not super likely to be able to get my Worms anytime soon. But it wants to take Raffellos. Alright, sacrifice this. Alright, that's not too bad then. So yeah, it's just Mind Stone, and then I'll Raffellos out the... use Raffellos for the mana to put out the Palaka Worm. Gain control, add the mana. I suppose I should pay 1 to see if I draw anything better. Certainly do not. And let's hope I can kill AJ before he gets to 7 islands or gets a night pack ambusher. Just trying to think whether it's worth playing out this other Quicksilver amulet. Yeah, I don't think it's... I mean, it might be... The only reason I'm thinking of is Beast Within, destroying the Quicksilver amulet. I think I'd rather just crack the Mind Stone this turn. Yeah, and there is the Beast Within. So I could choose not to crack the Mind Stone this turn, because then I will have 7 mana. The odds of it... So if I draw a Worm off a draw step, then I could just cast it. But the odds of it getting counted seem pretty high, so... Attack with both of these. This looks like a night pack ambusher. Yep. So I can eat the beast. Or at least I can cast the Quicksilver amulet without fear of it being countered. And let's cycle this thicket. Attack for 7. This might just trade off with the Token of Fellows and the Young Wolf, or there might be some more flash things. Yeah, so this feels kind of like last time, where I'm just going to get sufficiently brick-walled that the Nightback Ambusher can take over the game. Don't want to play the Elvish Piper. I've only got 7 mana, so I can't Quicksilver and play it. Engulfing Slagworm is pretty reasonable in the sense that it can't get multi-blocked because it just triggers on all of them and eats them all. Yeah, let's just force the regeneration to be paid twice in... no, only once. Okay, so push this out of combat, and I get 4 life. Yep, each token. Guess I'll just play out the tree speaker. This might be a Thassa's intervention, looking at the top 4. This is now 6 islands. So we're getting pretty close to the Godolphin and Shackles, just completely screwing me over. I guess I will attack with the Plucker Worm just because even if it gets trade off, that's a draw for me. Yeah, kind of looks like there's going to be an island next to Thassa's intervention for 2. And a Beast Within on the amulet. Alright, well... no. I was going to say I'll activate this to put in the Elvish Piper, but I should just wait and see if I draw a worm off the Plucker Worm dying to just cast. And I do not. Yep, and there's the 7th island to spell my doom. another Night Pack Ambusher, so that probably would have spelled my doom anyway. Okay, well, guess I'll just take it this turn. Okay, well that'll at least buy me a little bit of time before it gets stolen by the Dalkin Shackles. Attacking with everything. But there's going to be 2 more 4/4 wolves created, so I can't even attack back for the win. If I draw another Elder Scale Worm, then after AJ steals it, I could still just lay him out until he timed out in 2 minutes. Okay, if this goes down. Yeah. Ditches the Engulfing Slagworm. Retakes the Engulfing Slagworm. And just kills the Elder Scale Worm. Okay, sure. So this is 3, 9 attackers. So yeah, I can't block enough not to be super dead. It's round 3. I'm on the play versus Love Taps MTG with a hand that I think I'm going to have to mulligan. If I had another forest, I would obviously keep it because I've got plenty of ways to draw into everything else I need. But I don't want to have another game where I just do nothing. Okay, this more or less works. And Love Taps just did a Serum Powder. Anytime you can mulligan and it's in your hand, exile all the cards in your hand and then draw that many cards. We also see that he is playing Demigod. Target legendary creature gets +2/+2. The Wanderer. Prevent all non-combat damage that we dealt to you and other permanents you control. And exile target creature with power 4 or greater. Okay. It's one of these forests. Yeah, and I'm not going to use the Green Sun Zenith for mana, obviously. I want to save that for a worm, thanks to Raphaelos. Don't need to see that anymore. unclaimed territory names human. These are demigods, they're not human demigods. I'll go through an enchantment. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, draw a card. Okay, so that makes sense. These are enchantments. So I've got 6 mana. Play a Mind Stone and an Elvish Piper, I suppose. And now comes the territory of the demigods. Black seems like a Timurit. So toughness is equal. Exiles 2 cards from graveyards, gain 1 life for each creature exiled this way. And another land's not bad, because I can Green Sun for a 7-drop and Elvish Piper in the Peleka Worm. I think I'm going to go for Sifter Worm. Make sure I've got some more worms forthcoming. Don't need either of these. Do definitely want this. And the blue one will be Caliph. Power is equal to devotion to blue, so it's a 2/3. Creatures and enchants that you control have spells your opponents cast that target this permanent cost 1 more to cast. Joke's on you, my deck can't interact with you anyway. Let's attack for 14 trample. Okay, just taking it. I guess I'll crack the Mind Stone now, just in case I do something like another Mind Stone. I'll just Piper in the Penumbral Worm, and then I'll have 20 points for trample, which will require quite a lot for love taps to survive. Destroy all creatures with power 3 or greater. Okay, well that is a pretty reasonable start. And what's the other side? Return all creature cards with power 2 or less from your graveyard to your hand. But the Penumbral Worm will still require some chomping. Ooh, a Wildspine Worm. I guess I'll just cast the Engulfing Worm. Even if there is another sweeper, Wildspine Worm. I'll be able to finish things off. That's the red demigod. An axe hardened in the forge, equal to devotion to red. So 2/3. When it or another non-token creature you control dies, create a 1/1 satire creature token with this creature can't block. If the creature had power for a greater, create 2 of those tokens instead. Mirrodin's Core. Alright, the deck did what it was supposed to do this time. Okay, I think this hand should work. Guess I'll view the green Sunseeker for turn 2. Because getting a Dryad Arbor now can't get me to a turn. It doesn't matter, I can't play the Quicksilver Amulet any quicker by playing the green Sunseeker earlier. So I'll just... I guess I still do want to get the Dryad Arbor rather than the Draga Tree Speaker. Because the Tree Speaker won't let me play Quicksilver Amulet next turn. Territory's been claimed by humans again, so presumably this will be the Enchantress, Argothian Enchantress. Hopefully the card drawing engine will be no match for my just very large dumb creatures. I guess I'll go for one of the trample creatures first, because I think there's a decent chance that they won't get blocked the first time. Whereas the Greater Sandworm can't get blocked. And that'll give the opponent less information about this coming afterwards. I don't know, maybe that doesn't make sense, but... You gain 1 life, okay. And a Gemstone Caverns. That'll explain why Love-Taps decided to play first. Decided to draw first, rather. Play the Blacker Worm. Swing for 7. Yeah, and that does get through. Whenever another creature control enters the battlefield or dies, you gain 1 life. So I guess I should... I don't know. I'm not going to block. I don't think the 2 damage can possibly be relevant. And I don't know what else I might be facing. It might make blocking bad. Maybe it'll be the kill all creatures with 4 or greater power, was it? This is trying to goad me into playing out another big worm. Exile all non-land permanents that aren't legendary. Okay. So that's certainly going to slow me down quite a bit. Guess I play Mindstone plus Elvish Piper. Right, I'm just passing the turn and looking to Elvish Piper out a Greater Sandworm. That is a bit annoying. Going up to 15. Let's draw a card, maybe I'll get a World Spine Worm.
Usul has called a big one! Again, it is the legend.
Maybe I will. Should I attack with everything? No, I suppose not. Then you could chump the World Spine Worm there and it eats the Elvish Piper. Still don't think there's any reason to risk putting a worm out before the end step. Okay, I think I'm going to cycle at least one Greater Sandworm. See if I can find my 7th land, 7th mana source to start get back to getting worms onto the battlefield. Is it worth cycling the other one, looking for an actual land? Yeah, I think so. Alright, yeah, I can keep doing this all day. Okay, there we go. Oh, maybe that was the wrong one. Maybe I should have played Sifter Worm. What does Renata do? Each other creature you control enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1. Okay. So that is 7 points of toughness. What was that? Oh, activated Timurit. Exiled a couple of things, go up to 7 life. Sure. Okay, Timurit's going down. What are the odds that Love Tats has another Ruinous Blast? So let's just play out the Sifter Worm. Set up some more worms. Okay, well, Green Sun's Zenith won't give me much life, but it's good enough. Okay, at least it's not the exiling thing, so I do get my draw. And the flip side costs 5 mana and returns them all to hand. Yes, I will. Green Sun's Zenith out. Well, I was going to say engulfing. No, what is it? Oh no, I've gone. Sorry. I was going to say Greater Sandworm because it. I can still be blocked by the Timurit, so that wouldn't make sense anyway. But they've all gone anyway, so. So Elder Scales doesn't seem super useful. And something with Trample. Penumbra Worm, if there's another Dusk, we would leave behind a 6/6. But the it is less damage than the Palaka Worm. Let's just go for Palaka Worm. And I can crack the Mind Stone. Okay. Timurit gains some life. And some more life. Attack with the Palaka Worm. Trades off. guess I take out the 2 with more power, more toughness rather. Leave the Daxos. Just play a Penumbra Worm. Okay, Dawn puts all the creatures back in hand. And then back comes Timuret. He was chosen from death after all. Taking 6. I guess I'll cycle this now in case I get something more enticing than engulfing slagworm. Yeah, something with trample seems pretty nice. And another dusk. I do at least get my replacement 6/6. And a replacement 6/6. Another Daxos will gain some life. Absorbs a hit, or half a hit. Let's play another Penumbra Worm. Renata's back. So that is 8 points of toughness versus 12 trample. I suppose I can attack with everything. If you go block, 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 and you take 6 and die, so the Dried Arbor can get in. And all the opposing creatures do still need to chump. There's no trading, because you'd still take too much damage. Down to 1, go back up to 3, and I don't think I want to cast anything in case of more sweepers. Renata again, and Daxos again. love taps actually managed to stall it out long enough to lose to timing out rather than to Wurms. So that's sort of an achievement. Right, we're back with the deck here. Not a super impressive 1 and 2 record. Obviously, round 1 was decided somewhat by that bug where I played the wrong creature. Pretty sure Elder Scale Worm would have won me the game. It's not guaranteed, but I think it would have. Round 2 sort of demonstrated the flaw of the deck, which is if the opponent can do something more powerful than putting out a 7/7 Worm every turn, then it's just impossible for the deck to beat that. So it wants to wear 2 of the night pack ambushes, pumping out tokens, like a pair of tokens every turn. It's just the deck is beaten at that point basically, and the Wolves did a good job of delaying the games long enough for that to actually happen. But then round 3 sort of demonstrated the one of the nice things about the deck is that with all the enter and die abilities, plus the stuff like Greater Sandweb, Mindstone, Tranquil Thicket, Green Sun Zenith providing a nice amount of consistency, even with multiple board sweepers. The deck was consistent enough to power through them. It might have been a different story if the opponent was playing a tribe a bit more powerful than demigods, but not really sure what there is to do to improve the deck. The problems with it are sort of built into the plan that the deck is engaged in. That there isn't really a way to speed up the ramp so that the Quicksilver Amulet or Ambush Piper comes in any earlier than turn 3. So there is always going to be that element of slowness that gives the opponent time to do something more powerful than I am. And I think trying to incorporate some interaction, it would end up just damaging the consistency of the plan too much. So yeah, I think that's all I'll have to say. Thank you very much for watching.